can't stand ketchup. Niv's been around Emmett, shaking out my phalanges. I mean, I'm ready to be embarrassed. Yeah. It's just one game. Just one and done. I used my favorite combination, the Dread Samus with the orange E-Tank color.
Nah, but I think he really finna beat Nito deadass.
Yep, for sure, for sure. All right, guys, here's the deal. If I get over 50, I beat Nito. If I get under 50, I'm being crushed. Come on, come on, come on, come on. And he still loses, even with Funtoon's blessing. Thank you for the good luck, everyone. Thank you, thank you. I'm not going to be mic'd up here in just a second. Why did I even join this tournament? For your ego? No, because I knew that I was getting crushed. There's like so many players that are better than me at the expert challenges. So if anything, it would be to protect my ego not to, you know?
And welcome, Speed Gaming fans, to the Speed Gaming Summer Series Super Metroid Map Rando Expert Challenge Tournament. I'm Braythorn, and on comms with me, I've got Rubu. And for the moment, Aussie 101 on tracking. Rubu, how you doing?
Good morning. Doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Doing great. Doing great. What a first race, huh?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was a close one. That was a close one. But for this race, we've got, of course, two huge racers here with Nito versus Oats and Goats. And this one, you've got looking at the Season 5 Map Rando rankings, you've got the number 2 and number 4 racers going head-to-head here. And they are off. Okay. Looks like we've got Dread versus Maid Samus here. Okay. Nothing too crazy sprite-wise. Both heading down now. After starting in Criteria.
I'm going into Bryn. Okay.
Yeah. New area already.
Oh, and they're getting speed.
Look at that.
Oh my.
Speed booster has been acquired. So this, I don't know, maybe the seed's telling us this is going to be a fast one.
We'll find out. I mean, because with these expert challenge seeds, as we've seen from this entire week, and even the race before this, they can be either an hour, a couple minutes, or they can go to 2 hours. So you never know with an expert challenge seed.
Absolutely. And here we already have a use for speed booster here. And we're going to see what they have in store here, whether we've got another major or some ammo. What do we got here? Oh!
Football.
Orb has been acquired. So this is not a, 45-minute morph ball kind of situation. They're probably pretty relieved at that one.
Totally not calling out anybody, Braythorn.
No, not at all.
No,
not at all.
No.
Who even does that? Who even does that?
I don't know.
We're on the Speed Gaming Network here. People don't get called out here. Come on.
All right, so it looks like they're going to make their way back up Red Tower, back up to Criteria.
They are absolutely in lockstep right now. Like this is perfectly synchronized. Well, almost perfectly synchronized. Now Nito here is going with the area tiling kind of theme, or not necessarily. I don't know. There's just some custom theming going on there. That always does throw me off just a little bit, I will admit. Whenever you first enter a room, I should probably play on that setting myself just to sort of get used to that a little bit more.
First
okay, we've got
Oats.
some missiles.
First missiles for Nito.
And for Oats, there you go.
So this room to the right over here, it leads into Torian from Criteria, so I'm wondering. The criteria map can't be that large based on what we're already seeing.
Right.
Okay, quick map for Torian. Hopefully.
And that it could be Fantoon. But they can't quite get this. Well, actually, they can. They should. Maybe. No. They can't get this yet. They don't have bombs. They don't have any kind of explosive or Spazer to get up through that opening there. Oh, that is Oats taking an unfortunate death there. Yeah, that was. I mean, honestly, it might not affect him that much. He does need to go and grab Speed Booster again and Morph Ball. But yeah, that's a rough one.
I'll make it back quick.
When you have racers of this caliber, you never know how much of a difference there will be at the end of the race.
So this looks like a ghost farm. They're trying to farm back some health.
Yeah.
In order to get back through the heat.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
That is a tough farm too. So Nito coming here to farm here as well, potentially choosing a different path. Yeah. That is a tough spot to be in because if you don't have high enough health, it's really tight getting back to where you can farm. But Nito did not take a death there. And Oats is now grabbing Morph Ball once again. So that will kind of place them in the same spot here. So not too consequential for Oats there. This is what I was wondering about after they got Morph. Yep, that's going to be rough to get back from. That is going to be rough to get back from there. It's going to take perfect movement to get through, and then that. Oh, look at that pause! Look at that pause abuse right there. But there's nothing doing. That doesn't do the trick. And Nito goes down. This is a pretty tough start. Not gonna lie, it's a pretty tough start. Both racers have to be thinking, particularly Oats, looking at the maps here. Okay, what does this seed want from me? What does it want from me right now?
With speed being an early grab, I'm wondering if they need to make their way through that speedway to get to the other side.
I don't know if you can make it through on 99 energy though. I mean, there's not a whole lot of other options, but I think you can. I think you can on 99 energy. I'm not sure. With some pause abuse, perhaps. I don't know. But no, I don't know. That is a tough one. You got it. Yeah, that's right. So you do have to have full speed going in. There should be enough energy to get through. There it is. Yeah. Okay, now this is pretty tough here. This gate glitch, but look at that. First try, just like that. Oats has got to be happy with that. You can farm missiles there.
And missiles up here.
Some missiles as a reward. Now, for those who are just tuning into this tournament, if you haven't watched a whole lot of this difficulty setting here, this tournament is set to expert difficulty and skill assumptions with the challenge setting or your item progression. Now, the challenge setting is essentially like you're going to run into a roadblock and get a major for that roadblock. It's if I remember correctly, that is pretty specific. It's not quite as well. It's not quite as loose as your hard tricky might be. Challenge is set specifically to hey, here is a wall. You got to find the tool to get over it. Nice. Oh, look at that. There it is. Spazer has been acquired. Little Spazer for the fans there.
That's all right.
Yeah. I mean, I generally I can appreciate the Spazer hype while not participating. It's fine.
Yeah, I would say because they don't have any other beam, Spazer can provide a little bit more of a benefit in these expert challenge seeds.
Well, in this case, it's for a purpose because with Spazer, you can actually get up there through the wreck ship shaft.
Mhm.
You don't need an explosive to break those blocks, and you'll be able to make it up through that bottom chamber. So, yeah, that is... Oh, here we go. Got to get a quick farm here. Oof. Now, when you go from hard tricky, which a lot of us are used to watching these races in hard tricky, you're unlocking an entire group of skill assumptions that it's a whole other level of challenge, obviously. And pause abuse is on that list. Like, you need to be able to use that pause delay for these situations. We have a map and we have a Dragon hiding potentially 2 majors. Oof. A little early for Dragon, though. Not really equipped for that fight. So you're gonna have to take note of that. There is a major here to the right in Gold Chorizo room that Oats should be able to jump in there and get. And a major to the top left as well. Now, Oats is probably going to want to farm a bit before this. And there it is. There's the farm. Might jump in and grab those.
Boot.
Oh, boy. One of the best right here. High jump boots have been acquired. Love some high jump boots.
Let's see. The question is, now does he's going to need to divert and pick up a lot more if he's going to go for Dragon.
Right. Dragon is going to be is going to be a, hey, remember where this is, come back and finish this off later. But there is that major on the top left that I think I need to get a longer look at the map to see if there's any kind of, I think it was just a missile door.
Yeah, it's just a missile door.
Explosives are needed for that. Yep, explosives are needed for that. So that is not on the menu just yet. So that's probably seemingly all that Oats can do here for now. Unless I miss my guess here. Now there's also there is a short charge a short charge tech you can use to break that block for that left chamber in this room. But I don't think that Oats has enough. I don't know if Oats has enough runway for that. I also don't know if that is in expert logic, because it requires like going into morph when jumping and dropping out of morph while falling downwards, and then just like it's a really complicated one. So I don't think Oats is going to go for that. Okay, yes, and Oats is oh no.
Oh, that's a good thing. He just saved. So
yeah. It took a minute for my brain to yeah, it wasn't too long ago that Oats saved, but there's a little bit of progression he's got to do again, which is getting up to where Nito is now getting high jump boots, and that's a reset.
Oh no!
Now they're pretty much even again.
There you go. Taking back a spacer and going back for those high jump boots. Oh my.
Yeah. Looks like Nito made a smart move here and saved after getting Spazer.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't know if Oats just did that, because I was watching Nito over here. Yeah, this is Photon. This is a race right here. This one racer gets ahead, the other one falls back, and then or they just keep catching up to each other or falling back a little bit. This is a really tough one. A brutal start to a seed.
Catch it back up on health. I mean, with these seeds, you have to be so technical. You have to think 5 steps ahead before you make your next move.
100%. And there really is the thing is, it's always there's something where it's like, oh, it took forever to get blank. And I feel like for this one, it's going to be health items. It's going to be health. Because the challenge here seems to be, okay, you've got a lot of things where you got to dip in and do a quick hell run on 99 energy, and I'm sure they love that.
Good job, Nito. Very, very nicely done.
Absolutely. And Oats grabbing those again.
Very nice. Very nice.
First try, second time around. There you go. Now, my thing is, one thing you don't want to underestimate here is the importance of missiles in the early race. And there are some missiles like heading upwards that they could grab, but they are just kind of like, nope, gotta progress. I've got 5 or I've got 10, and that's enough for for any doors. So yeah, we're good. You know, without having to constantly farm. So it looks like Oats is going to be doing a little bit more ghost farming here. They're both just farming here. A couple of farmers, you know.
Yeah.
Oats does love his tomatoes.
Now, Bray, I'm looking at both of these maps. We're already looking at Criteria from where Nito's at. We're looking at Torian. Brindstar might be the next move.
It seems that way, yeah.
Because Torian, you need explosives. Criteria, I feel like we're at a little bit of a block here. Brindstar, we still have rooms that we need to check. They're going to have to go make their way back down the elevator.
That's what Oats is doing here, whereas Nito is heading west over here in Criteria to Green Hills. And yeah, a little bit of a divergence here, a little bit. Now, the thing is, the reason for this is Oats did not do this earlier, like Nito did, to find out that, oh, this is just some missiles here, and he's not going to have enough health to get back out. That is going to be rough. A save would have been great here for Oats. However, I mean, I don't see him getting out of this. Yep, there it is. And also didn't save after getting Spazer. Early and often, Oats. Early and often. Save early, save often, buddy.
It's the rule of map rando. Save early, save often.
Yeah. Yeah, this is oh boy, he's gonna have this start of this seed absolutely memorized. Go save! Oh my god.
Nito going back to this save as well. Oh my goodness. What's going on?
Yeah, I feel like this is gonna make a difference here. The good save discipline here is gonna make a difference for Nito in this race, because Oats yet again has to go and get high jump boots. I mean, what you have to do with a seed like this is you look at what item did I just get. That is obviously a very randomizer thing in general, but more than ever, once you get into this challenge item progression, the major that you get is telling you something. So you have to see where high jump could be useful.
Okay, so Nito is going back into Bryn. Okay. See Crumble Shaft.
Now Mo mentioned it's the next part of the logic, potentially the major top left of T, and I would need to check the map again to see if there's enough runway for a short charge to Shine Spark through Gauntlet there, but getting back, I'm not sure how that would be managed there.
Okay, so there's a green gate over here in Bryn. What's up here?
And this is where you would want high jump. This is where you need high jump, essentially. Because that you can get out of there with high jump. Now, this is where this is what I want to see. Will Oats go and save? I don't think Oats wants to do this all over again. Okay, now that is it's a block right there. No super missiles just yet, but a nice cross room jump here. Oh, another heated room.
More heat.
More heat.
Oh my goodness. He's gonna try to.
Nito's going for it.
He's going for it.
With these fireballs, it should be possible. You do have to farm them and hope for large health drops, but it's really not that tough of a room in that sense. And we have the map now for Brindstar. Yikes! Look at that! Look at all of those majors, and you've got Kraid and Mother Brain. So that's potentially 4 majors in that small area there. And is it possible to get there? It looks like it is not without super missiles. It's not possible to get all of those majors, just one. And that's a tough room without an E-tank. I don't think they can make it through that room without a couple of E-tanks. So these majors are currently still out of reach.
we might be looking to go back to Torian.
Looks like. And yeah, I don't see enough runway there to get through Gauntlet necessarily. Okay, basically Oats finding out getting the same info here, and will stop to consider and probably think, do I have to sack for the map? And that is possible. First, going to check over here. I think that's that would be the wise move there. Of course, check what this room is. Now, I of course, we have the benefit of having seen the map, and we know, hey, there's not a whole lot you can do beyond this. But Oats does know, hey, I can get through here at least to the top 2 doors with high jump. So. And also, if you have a dry room bottom left with high jump, should be able to get through and back up. But, yep, that is a power bomb door. Now, that is a good question. That is a good question from Zelinko Kitsune. That these are best of 1. These are best of 1. This is not a best of 3 here. And I hope if you love watching map rando tournament races, you are in for a treat this weekend, because this entire tournament will be taking place just today and tomorrow. Oh yeah, that's not really a lot of runway there for that. But you shouldn't need. I mean, you're going to have the similar speed with just a couple of blocks. That is a tough one, especially when you're being faced with that heat there. That's going to put the pressure on. Oats is like, give me health. I don't want more missiles right now. Okay, there we go. This should be just up. Okay.
Oh, he almost had it.
It is tough. That's a tough jump right there.
He just needs a little bit more room to get through.
Yeah. Okay, so Nito is here, trying to head for that top left major, but not really a way to get to it. Just grabbing those missiles then. And flatly, there you go. Perfect. And gets out of there. Yeah, Caffeine, this race is going to be finished tomorrow. So this is a packed race.
Well, not this race, but like the tournament.
Packed tournament. Tournament's the word I was thinking about.
I would be concerned if this race finished tomorrow. Be a little bit concerned.
Yeah, I was like, oh, you're just getting coffee? I got, 3 meals ready to go. I got my MREs. I got a case of waters. Let's go.
Oh, my.
We're yelling about map randos for 2 days.
And
okay,
this is Varia.
Varia suit has been acquired.
Okay.
That is huge for Nito.
This is huge.
Yeah. And I will say, I didn't see if anybody else did, but I would say that Mo called it with the major being at top left of T. Just not that it wasn't screwed up, but yeah, absolutely a critical one.
Okay, Mo's got the spoiler log. It's fine.
Oh yeah. Right on.
This opens up so much for Nito. He can go through all of these heated rooms now with ease. And he's already at 15 missiles, so he doesn't need to worry about a lot of ammo right now just to get to where he's going.
Right. Now this is going to pick up the pace for Nito quite a bit, because farming can take forever. And you know what? Make that 20 missiles. Yo, dog, I heard you like missiles. That actually doesn't really make sense because there's not missiles for your missiles, but still. It's just a lot of missiles, okay? Yeah, get the map, Oats. Get that map. See, you can't do a whole lot, and get to that top left major in Torian. Because Nito is a step ahead of you right now, I would say.
And there's the map.
Yeah, this will require a little bit of scrutiny. You gotta take a long look at that. There you go.
There you go. He sees everything and he says, "Nope, I'm out."
Yep.
Going back for Spazer.
Yeah, this
More than likely
this
going
is,
back for those high jump boots.
Yeah, this is not too bad because it's on the way to that top left major. It's just a couple extra little pit stops on the side there, and Oats is essentially back where he was without having to traverse all the way back. Spazer fans are loving this one because Spazer has been acquired many times in this seed, in this race.
It's necessary, though. This
It
is the
is.
logical Spazer. Nito's going for Dragon. I kind of thought he would. He's got Varia. He's got 20 missiles.
It'll be a long fight, but it is possible here. It's just you got to be very good at dodging damage here. And we're going to be looking at a very fast-moving Dragon, very fast Dragon swoops, because those won't reset until Dragon grabs you. Right, it's deja vu all over again as Oats grabs high jump boots for the third time.
I don't know. I've counted too many times.
Yeah.
There's those swoops.
Yeah, those are just going to be lightning fast. Dragon doesn't reset the until here. Oh, watch
no.
out. Oh
Nito,
my
no.
god. Can't take another hit. That's
Nito.
that. Oh, this is such a nerve-wracking fight. But some health drops. I'm sure. There we go. Okay, back to
there's the
full
health
health
bomb.
with no
Yep.
missiles.
Couple more missiles.
Yeah, Dragon is in logic here. But yeah, it's just not going to be a fun fight.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
Yeah.
I'm uncomfortable.
Okay. Just you know what? Slow and steady wins this one. It looks like for this for a Dragon fight like this. I mean,
hey, it's working out. I mean,
yeah.
look at Nito go. He's getting the full missile refill in the middle of the Dragon goops.
Yeah, and as Aussie said in chat there, Varia is to avoid getting one shot. You can take a hit, but my God, that's like 2 frames of Dragon on those swoops. It's insane. You just you can't. Oh my God. Listen, I'm most of the time I've played map randos, it has been on my own time. I take my time. I treat it like a puzzle more than a race. And I don't like fighting Dragon until I have some kind of quick kill option, right? You know, microwave or I mean, I have fought Dragon plenty of times, and that's it. That's done.
There it is.
That is such a solid fight from Nito, only taking that one hit. Unless I miss something, he just took one hit there.
Yeah, no, that is the one hit.
That is full on. That was absolute patience right there. Now this is going to be tough. Well, actually, no. I'm sorry. Forgot about Varia. This is not going to be. It's just more patience required here. That's all it is. I was like, wow, 1 E-tank. No, yeah. This is not a hell run here. This is just grabbing 2 items here that were well earned with missiles and
bombs.
Bombs.
Well, there's the explosives.
Being acquired. There it is. Sorry, you were saying?
Oh, same. Nope. We have our explosives now. He can go back up.
Yeah. Sorry, you know how it is. I interrupt sometimes with those. It's a compulsion. If I don't do it, I get called out. Actually, at this point.
So if I were Nito, I'd hightail it back to Bryn.
Yeah. Absolutely. Now there is, I believe, for 2 of the majors there. Now there is a major available now in Brinstar. At this moment, right now. However, the other 2, I think, were locked behind a power bomb door. So yeah. These are generally not super fast-paced races. There are, I don't know if I've seen an expert bullet seed.
They're very few and far in between, I would say.
Yeah, I would imagine so. Just well, at least with the challenge item progression setting on, that does seem to slow it down.
Yeah, I was say with challenge, like you have to think about where you're going. Like, I mean,
oh, there
power
they are.
bombs.
There are the power bombs.
That opens up a lot.
It does. But you were saying they have to think.
Yeah, they have to think in terms of like out of the box. They're like, what items do I have right now? How can I manipulate these items to possibly get to this location? And where are the odds that this location has the item that I need to go to this area?
Right. And you know, I was watching Oats doing a sort of it was an expert race, sort of prepping for this, and he was saying, I don't run a lot of these. If you generally look at a season leaderboard for Map Rando, Oats is one of the racers who will run the most races, just in sheer quantity. So that's a lot of hard tricky, but not a lot of time spent in expert challenge seats. Got to turn off high jump for that. Yeah, I turn off both high jump and speed, but yeah, not necessary here. Just a thing I do.
Yeah, no, Mother Brain is here in Bryn as well. Oats going for Dragon here.
It looks like there's all. Oh yeah, same amount of ammo and everything.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like there's another X available with power bombs now. Through Fish Tank. Sakurajit's saying Nito doesn't do that much expert either. He does extreme/insane seeds most of the time, and yeah, that's a huge difference because that will mean that Nito is likely to be better equipped to break logic here. Just depends.
Oats turning off Spazer for this fight.
Already seeing that Dragon going fast enough to hit blue shift there almost. Already. Okay, more power bombs for... Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Did Nito just get... No, that was Spazer before. Okay. Nito getting more power bombs here, hoping for supers, I guarantee it. But now just progressing through criteria. There are areas that opened up in Brinstar, but I feel like Nito's gonna want that. Oh, that's that right there. Need those super missiles. There is an X available again through Fish Tank with behind a power bomb door.
Some sort of doing best of 5. No. No.
Yeah, not a lot of room for other sets if that's what if that's the way we go.
This is best of 1.
That's right. Otherwise known as just a race.
More regular missiles for Nito.
Yeah, Socrates, I would agree with that. It is for because you hit Dre's hitbox instead of the goop, and you got problems. So turning off Spazer means the beams have a smaller hitbox, and you can be more precise when aiming for goop. Is goop the official designation of those? I don't know, goops.
I think that's what we've called it. Is just goop.
Okay.
Don't really think there's another technical term to call it for now. Just goop.
Fair enough.
So Nito's going up criteria, trying to go for the map. Okay.
Right.
Based on what I was looking, I was actually eyeballing Brinstar and thinking Kraid could be the next logical progression.
Oh, but we got a good room right here. with 2 item checks here. There we go. More missiles.
Missile.
It's more missiles.
And more missiles.
Okay. I mean, just in case.
Fantoon map? Nope, regular map.
Nope. Nope, it came in through the right door, so no Fantoon. But yeah, that is a barren criteria.
Nito saying, nope, I'm out of here.
Yep, that's a good reset right there.
And that is Dragon down for Oats.
Dragon down, everybody. That's Dragon defeated for both of our racers now. Oats practicing those underwater wall jumps. Why not? Now we have a lot of racers in chat right now. Can y'all correct me if I'm wrong here? Are underwater wall jumps in logic for expert? I don't have that list of skill assumptions up right now. No, they're not.
Chat
Okay.
saying no. All right.
Yeah, underwater wall jumps are very advanced. So yeah, that makes sense.
Nice jump in there for Oats.
Oh yeah, very clean. And of course, Oats getting bombs as well. Gonna grab these missiles. You cannot. Yeah, I mean, missiles can be pretty critical in expert races and higher, because you never know when you're going to get X's. Well, I mean, you will eventually. You'll know when you have your maps, but
right. And I think the logic of what was explained for expert challenge, and everyone else can correct me as well. You do not want to miss anything that is in your path. Pretty much pick up everything that is in your path. You don't know when the next time. You don't know what you're getting next or when.
Exactly.
So it could be, Nito has 25 and 10 right now. He could have that for the next half hour if he skips over items. So it's very critical for progression to pick up everything in your path.
Yeah, surprised Oats has not turned Spazer back on yet. Did he forget he had it? He might have forgotten he has it.
It might just be overlook.
Yeah. Overlookies happen. Okay, we have Nito heading for a major here. Ooh, okay.
Metroid.
Gotta get through this.
All right. Just a jump.
Yep.
Alrighty. What is he rewarded with here? Missile.
And
Gravity!
gravity suit has been acquired.
There's our progression.
Wow. Oh man, this is too. These are early suits for expert here.
So who said
Man.
baby seed? Change? Change. This is looking like the last seed. I don't know about this.
Oh my goodness. That is really something right there. Wow. Okay. It's again Nito getting that oh, watch out.
You don't know.
Once that Metroid gets a taste, it's very fast.
Yep. Oats taking a save here. And Oats, in the meantime, has picked up his first power bombs.
Right on, yeah. Same ones that Nito got. So like the logical power bombs there.
Oh, G4. And into Norfair. Okay.
Oh boy. Dragonberg, I don't know if I would say it's a coin flip when the map info was available, but I would just stop at the Nito winning at the moment. Nito is ahead. Is in the lead.
Yeah. It's definitely very early to call it right now, because there could be an obstacle, someone could die. It could flip-flop back and forth.
Right.
This looks like a
picking
quick
up some
map,
missiles
but
here.
it
So,
looks
yeah.
too quick to be true.
So you can see right there under those two majors right there in Fish Tank, top right there is that power bomb door and then one room, and then there's an X that could be the logical super missiles to progress.
You got it, Oats. There you go.
There we go. That X will not be supers. It was reachable before grav. Okay. Interesting. See, this is my first time commentating an expert challenge seed. So it's a learning experience for me, that's for sure.
Nito going back into the tank now that he's got gravity. Definitely providing more movement for him. What is he going for?
Okay. We can go through pillars here.
Looks like he's going for these E-tanks over here.
Yeah. You know, you want to get some kind of health item at some point. It can be pretty annoying to have to wait that long for them. And this is also in logic here with gravity. Now the question is, will Oats follow the same path to get gravity now? Because that is otherwise a huge advantage for Nito.
Nicely done, Nito. Very nice skate clip.
Absolutely. Very clean. And we have West Ocean, while Oats grabs some more missiles here in Wasteland.
Lava dive, okay.
Yep. With both suits, that is totally fine. There they are.
There's super missiles.
Absolutely. Now, that's all doors openable by Nito there. Is that a word?
Oh,
I don't know.
available. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's still the morning.
It is. Well, not so much here anymore, but wait, is it? Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's still morning for me.
Okay,
Oats looking at criteria, seeing absolutely nothing.
Yeah, that is rough.
And saying, nope, nothing here. I am out of here.
Yeah, thankfully saved pretty recently, so a reset is very sensible there and is able to now take a different path. Okay, so we have another X here, and it's more power bombs. As Oats is back in Bryn, and is like this. The thing is, this seems. I mean, I can see why Nito went to the right first here, obviously, because it's like, okay, I don't want to have to go back for that. That's all off on its own over there. So Oats is currently heading for gravity. Nito, you've got a lead. You better take advantage because Oats is gonna get that same 2-suit combo there in just a bit.
Oh, that's brutal.
Uh-oh.
It's going to be E-Tank over here, and then he's going to have to baby skip back. And this is Bomb Teresa. It's a reserve.
Oh, of course it's a reserve. Of course it's a reserve. Timu E-Tank for Nito. And a very quick Bomb Teresa fight. And just like that, it's done. There you go. Oh, yeah. I see the Oats please in chat. Doubters are feasting on this one. But yeah, you know, honestly, with Oats is very, very fast. He's incredibly quick. So having to retrace steps is, you know, if anyone can make up that difference, it'll be Oats. But yeah, the problem is you can run into that very same situation with that Metroid room. So. And Nito saying no to extra missiles and dropping down. Like, I've got missiles. I'm good on missiles. Thanks, game. Thank you. Okay, and Oats is just about to see more Metroids here. Very carefully guarding gravity. Oh, look at that movement through there. Perfect. And makes it through. No hesitation. And gets gravity. There it is. Now there is no stopping that momentum. Just needs supers. As Nito makes his way back through Pillar Room here. Actually, I saw Crystal Flash mentioned by Lopter there in chat. Yes, one more pack of super missiles and Crystal Flash is on the menu. Not necessarily something you'll see as often with Varia, but can save some time, depending.
What's Nito getting? Grapple beam.
Oh, okay. Grapple beam has been acquired. Interesting. Not as helpful without seeing that grapple beam after having killed Dragon is of course a little annoying, but I mean, Dragon had to go to get those bombs. But not as useful of an item with Gravity Suit. Look at that. Look at that perfect movement through there, through worst room in the game. Absolutely clinical.
That's a clean worst room of the game. Very clean.
We've got Oats heading down here, bottom right of Brinstar, into Norfair. Okay.
And what is Nito rewarded with?
Let's see. What is it?
Screw attack.
Screw attack has been acquired. Oh boy. That is going to really help getting through some of these mobs here, through some of these rooms. It's just a nice item to get. That's one way. So Oats might be thinking twice about that. Gonna see what item is here. Bottom right of Green Brinstar Shaft. Up, looks like we've got some luxury acquired by Nito with Spring Ball. Okay, so Oats getting some more missiles there is probably gonna go grab that map for Norfair. We're not going to check bottom left of here, and you have an X here, and it is more power bombs, which I'm sure he's very happy to get more of those. Not quite as happy as super missiles would have made him, though.
Nito going back down this elevator. Looks like into Norfair. Okay.
So now they're both in Norfair. However, Nito having progressed quite a bit more in terms of picking up items.
I was going to say, we still haven't seen Norfair map, have we? We know it's close by.
Oh.
There's space jump.
I've seen some racers have a tendency to like drop bombs while morphing. That did end up boxing in Oats for a bit. So we have a couple majors here. No bosses in Norfair, but there is the ship. Samus now remembers where she parked.
Goodness, I'd hope so.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess Oats decided against grabbing that map. Couldn't grab. Oh, I'm an idiot. Of course. Couldn't grab the map. No super missiles. Duh. Oh my goodness. Plasma beam has been acquired. Yeah, that's what I'm here like, why didn't Oats go for the map? He kind of needs super missiles for the super missile gate, Bray.
He still needs super missiles.
Yeah. I sometimes make the mistake of, best beam has been acquired with wave beam for Nito. You love to see it. But Oats is now doing what Nito did earlier and grabbing see, these are the X's that I thought were supers, and they are power bombs. So yeah, lopped her right on the money with that. Well, okay. I mean, I don't know. It's pretty hard to say here. It's not hard to say. I mean, Nito does have a lead here. More map info, more items. It's pretty definitive.
Now, looking at this Norfair map, I almost want to be curious to see what could be in Meridia. I'd almost want to peek Meridia next before making another move.
Yeah. I mean, it really comes down to how do you approach these? Oats getting grapple there. How do you approach these? Are you do you try to chase as many majors as are available to you because hey, expert challenge seed? Do you try to grab as many maps as you can as quickly as you can because hey, map rando, that's kind of the whole idea. You can see slightly varying methodologies here, but when it comes to a seed that, you know, like a challenge item progression seed, it can kind of like it'll narrow down your options. And we're gonna have
Space jump
acquired for Nito.
Nito's got all of his movement now. The only thing he's
That's
missing
right.
is charge and ice. So he can complete everything if he wants to right now. It's just a matter of what is in Meridia, what is in Wreck Ship. If we're even going to see Wreck Ship, that is a far away map. Oh my.
Huh.
Do you see that map, Braithwaite? It's pretty far.
Yeah. Absolutely. And I mean, let me see. At this point, have we seen Wreck Ship yet?
I don't think we have.
Okay, so only a couple options for where Fantoon could be now. And this is one of them. Yeah, Nito is absolutely flying through this. Absolutely cooking here. And I'm wondering now, like, is Oats going to get supers before this is over?
2 more super packs in Big Pink for Nito.
Yeah. I think I know why Oats can't find the supers. Nito took them all. Kind of greedy, Nito. Gonna be honest.
Is that in logic?
Say what?
Is that in logic?
I guess so. Nito stealing all the supers, if that's what you mean. I guess so. But no, Oats should be getting them here pretty soon.
Yeah. He's following the same lava dive path. He should be picking them up pretty shortly.
Yeah. Very clean amphitheater for Nito there, utilizing that space jump. And there it is. Supers
There it is.
for Oats. Dreams can come true. Oh, don't take fireballs there. Another one of those, and you are toast, my friend.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Oh,
yikes!
don't do it.
This is
Oh my
tough
God.
because you lose health when you take off gravity there. Oats is gonna try and is there a farm here? Yeah. Okay. So. Oh, there's a good farm here. So Oats should be fine. It's just that was scary. That was scary.
Right. Aqueduct for Nito. There's an E-Tank.
Oh, the first E-Tank of the seed, right there. You know what? Here we go. I'm gonna drop the E for this. E. Just for this race because it was kind of a big deal this time.
And, whoop. I was gonna say. No? Okay. We are still looking for Fantoon.
Yep, we're about to find out right now if Fantoon is in Meridia at the
I
top.
think so.
Wait, no. Did Nito already check? Yeah.
Nope,
It's
there
top
it
right
is.
door.
Yeah. Yeah.
Top right door. Okay.
It doesn't matter if it was top right or bottom right. But nope, it's a top right door.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
what pattern do you think? Slow mid, fast mid, mid mid?
Oats hopes for slow. If it doesn't know it. Okay, mid. Decent Doppler there. And it'll be a 3-round for Nito. Honestly, I think a charged plasma shot would end it here, so. It just depends on what Nito decides to do here, and yeah, it's going to go the regular style here. And a few missiles and a super. That is Fantoon down for Nito.
Woohoo! Oh yeah, no, he doesn't have charge. He can't do the plasma.
Oh, he doesn't have charge. Duh.
No.
It would have been, though.
It would have been.
Honestly, this is a faster race than I was really anticipating for this. I was expecting this one to be a pretty long one, but Nito is absolutely killing it.
Yeah, expert challenge is pretty much it's going to be a slow start. It's a slow burn, but once you get going, you get going.
Yeah. Okay.
Ridley
Wreck
is
ship
here.
is up there. Okay, who have we got here? No. Well, we saw Kraid before.
Yes, Kraid is in Brimstone.
Right. Where's Ridley? I guess in Wreck ship?
No,
Unless I missed it?
Ridley's at the very bottom of Meridia. It requires a little bit of a scroll.
Yeah. By the way, thank you for correcting me on the charge thing. It is pretty early in the day for me, you know, content creator hours, yada yada. But yeah, we've got Oats. I mean, I don't know. This is it would take something absolutely crazy for Oats to catch up here, but some crazy things have happened before, and Oats picking up spring ball here.
Nito going into wrecked ship. I wonder if he's looking for more E-tanks.
Yeah.
Because he's 1 and 2, but I'm wondering if he's just looking for an extra E-tank just for safety's sake.
Yeah, and probably Ridley, of course, you know, but I mean, I would personally, I would, but I mean, I'm not at the caliber these racers are at. I'm at the level they're at here.
Looking for charge, but it doesn't look like there's any progression he can make right now with that.
Yeah, I mean it.
Yeah, he doesn't need wreck ship.
Yeah, 20 power bombs, 20 supers, 35 missiles, no charge. That I think that should be enough for Ridley. Unless I'm making a mistake there. Let me know in chat if I am. But that will be not a super long fight. I didn't see Ridley. Where was Ridley at? Caffeine.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
we saw Kraid. Kraid is close to Mother Brain. They can basically leave Kraid behind, take out Kraid, take out Kraid on the way to Mother Brain, I suppose, or at least in the same area. Bottom left Meridia is where Ridley is at. Now we got Oats taking on Kraid. So okay, it looks like Nito's heading for Ridley now.
That's Kraid down for Oats.
Yep. Hi, Kraid. Bye, Kraid.
And this is the path that I thought would be the logical path in the first place. Is kill Kraid and then make your way down to North Meridia.
Yeah. More supers for Nito there, now at 25.
So now we're seeing a huge divergence in path now.
Right. Yeah. I mean, the pathing, a lot of it has stayed similar. It's just Nito having gained an advantage after the slow start. But here we got Crockemeyer here, who's just doing nothing wrong. Not a thought behind those, I'm assuming 8 eyes.
I would say so.
I like that in this in the pixel art, they have Croc kind of frowning. He just kind of got a little frown going on, like Can I help you?
Can I help you, sir?
Sir? Sir?
Sir.
And Samus is hearing those sir is just like, ugh.
Well, sir, this is a Wendy's. This is the frying pan. Or the fryer.
Ugh, worst Wendy's I've ever seen. Okay, space jump for Oats, and look at that Mission Impossible. Ah, nicely done. Hacker Juice says it's a 4 eyes on one side. Like flounder style, right? All the eyes on one side. Got it.
But that's the other side, as we just saw. Has to be 8.
Yeah. Oh, and it just goes clean through. Actually, Crocmire is very narrow. Like maybe like 8 inches across. Yeah. Very narrow. So it's just the single eyes that are just showing on both sides. There you go. And there you go. We have some Metroid biology going on there. Ugh, Lopter. I hate that visual. That's just 4 very long eyes stretching through the entire body. That's great. It's just cylinders.
Metroid biology right now. Next race will be Metroid chemistry.
Right. Hope everyone did their homework.
Okay, so Oats found the Norfair map, and he's making his way into Meridia.
Okay, we got another major coming up for Nito, and it is Nice Speed.
Anything but charge.
Anything but charge, yeah.
Anything but charge.
Well, with 30 supers now, it's no big deal. Plus, that is a Zeb skip option now for Nito if there wasn't enough runway to get a Spark skip.
Nito's not saving before Ridley. I'm uncomfy.
Well,
right?
No, you know what? Hey, maybe this is the thing. Maybe this is a thing that Oats needed. But this is going to be a pretty easy fight for Nito. Being 1+2 aside, that is 30 supers. And options in case of a miss. I mean, yeah, this is pretty much a cakewalk for Nito. And that is going to be cuddle time. There it is. Ridley down. Just like that. Yeah, you have a racer like Nito with 30 supers going into Ridley. I mean... yeah, Ridley would have to pull out some new tricks to make that dangerous, you know? And that is just Kraid remaining for Nito before going after Mother Brain.
That might actually be a good idea, saving Kraid for last, because Kraid and Mother Brain are in Brinstar. They're pretty much, well, they're not right next to each other, but they're pretty close to each other.
Yeah.
And then from there, it's hightail it to the ship. Look at all those E-tanks.
I mean, Nito does have what's needed to kill Mother Brain in terms of energy overall.
First E-tank for Oats. All my E-tanks live in Meridia. Oats trying to hightail it towards the map. He sees Aqueduct. Takes a save here. And going for these items.
Another E-tank for... oh, and more supers for Oats there. So now Oats has more... Oats grabbed an E-tank that Nito did not. But Nito still does have enough health to take on Mother Brain. Just a little more ammo, and that's it. And, you know, barring any misses, you know, any little bullets getting in the way and blocking a super... well, blocking a super... No, not a super. It would just be all missiles at that point to take out Mother Brain 1. We have Oats facing down Fantoon now. As Nito beelines it for Kraid. Grabbing Another power bomb pack here. Not what Nito was hoping for. A little short charge here to get through, and Oats just about to finish off Fantoon here. Oh, not really. Ooh. Fireball interrupted that Doppler. But
there we go.
There it is.
Alrighty. And Kraid here for Nito.
Let's see if we get the second quick kill of this race. And just a meridian map here for Oats. Go farther down left. There it is. There's Riddles.
There it is.
Remember, everyone, scroll your maps. In the winter tournament, we saw so many misses, so many
overlookies
because of not scrolling the maps. You know, I've never tried just doing the left and right uninterruptible turn thing to get through those sand fall rooms or whatever. But yeah, okay. I was getting more supers, very close to that 30. I mean, it's just nice to go into to Ridley with 30 instead of having to do power bombs, missiles, things like that if you don't have charge.
At this point, I don't think I wouldn't even think about charge right now. I would just think about going to Mother Brain. Missiles. Done.
Right. Yeah, though, so Nito does have enough ammo now to get through Mother Brain 1 and 2, so that's gonna be it very soon. Wait. Going for something here? Maybe just wanting a little safety ammo, a little health.
Going for save. He doesn't want to die to Mother Brain.
The save is the move. By the way, I caught that in chat there.
I know what you're talking about.
I'm not sure to Stein, I think. To Stein? Said you spent too much time around Emmett and Charles picking up the ease isms, and then you said for realsies, that was good.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay. Alrighty. So Nito at Mother Brain.
All right, perfect. Zeb skip there. And there you go. You know what? It might as well do it now. Everybody, get your guesses in for the escape timer, because that is Mother Brain 1 down.
Ice Beam for Oats. Now for Nito. Mother Brain here in Brinstar. Ship is all the way in Norfair.
Yeah, I'm going to guess 130. I'm guessing 130. Now, for those putting out guesses, remember, this is expert, so if I'm not mistaken, you do get a little less time per room for your escape. That timer gets a little more difficult as you go up in skill assumption levels, I believe.
I'm probably going to say 140.
Okay. Man, I gotta say, just an absolute brilliant performance here from Nito. You know, I can't really say that there was any point where it was just blinding into anything. It was just, hey, grab the maps, look at maps, find the things, figure out the progression, get the things, and finish out the game.
Braythorn, this timer is 105.
105 is
This is
scary.
tight.
105 is scary here. Did anybody get that? Let me see. Yes. Dante X Luxray got that metaphorical cookie for you. And that is it. Just Dante X Luxray. Well done.
Oats downing Ridley. Has to hightail it back up to Brinstar.
Yep, but it's, you know what? It was a great performance by Oats, but it's not going to be enough here. This was at a certain point. Once Nito found Varia a couple minutes before Oats could get to it, it was Nito's race to lose. And Nito chose not to do that. Now, before we get to the end of this race, I just want to remind you guys, there are races going on all weekend for this Expert Challenge tournament. Some really exciting races coming up. But that is going to be it, and your winner for this race is Nito!
GG's in chat for Nito.
GG's. And we are going to be having our racers joining us here for the Yap Rando.
Did you say
Excellent
Yap Rando?
race from both racers. Well done. Welcome, Nito.
Nito.
GG's.
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 And welcome, Oats. GG's.
Thank you. Hello, GG's.
GG's Oats.
Good job. What an early game that was, huh?
Yeah, I had to full reset because I thought after getting Morph, we need to go through the green bubble room with the item. And then you just go in there and there's a missile, and then you have to reset fully because there's no saves anywhere nearby.
Yeah, so that sounds pretty nice compared to what happened to me. So I think I reverted like probably 5 times and then grabbed... How many times did I grab Speed Booster? Or, high jump and Spazer high jump. Probably, what, 5, 6 times?
Yeah.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was brutal because I didn't think that it would expect us to grab that item past, which was Varia. I didn't expect that because even though there's a farm there, getting up to that is kind of brutal. So I guess maybe the expectation is you get to the top, you farm to 99, grab the item, farm again. But yeah, I didn't do that until what, like 30 something minutes? I don't even know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it wanted. I kind of exhausted all the other options, getting the Bryn map and seeing that there was basically nothing we could do in that area. So then that basically had to be it. So yeah, I think it wanted us to go to the top and farm and get the item, and then probably refarm to get back down.
Yeah.
This whole seed seemed like Farmageddon. I mean, there's a lot of farming that had to be done for this one.
The brutal part was just no saves. So it was, you kind of just have to guess unless you just go for Varia immediately. That's the way I felt, because do I go and soft lock myself potentially at the gates, the power bomb gates, or do I go through and grab that missile and then have to just reset and grab everything again for the 8th time? So it's kind of brutal.
Yeah, the way Turian was laid out, there just wasn't at no point in there could you take a checkpoint and grab a save and do everything you need to do there. It was like optimally you get Varia, you kill Dragon, you get the major bombs behind there, and then you go all the way to the right and you get power bombs, and then you're just done in Turian. But there's like no efficient way to take a save at any point in there.
Yeah. So, I mean, I was on my way to Mother Brain right now, so I felt like I at least caught up a little bit. But yeah, it was brutal.
You did. You made up a lot of time there.
Yeah. So at least by the time, like I said, if I can finish all the bosses by the time Nito finishes, I'm at least happy with my end game, because I know that it's a very slim chance that his early game went as poorly as mine.
It was, y'all were in lockstep for a lot of the early game. There were subtle differences, like Nito saving after getting Spazer. That just it's a micro optimization, but after.
Well, that's a hindsight optimization I'm feeling. Yeah, because it's like, what do you don't even know what to do. It's I guess
Yeah.
yeah. After that, so I assume you beelined it right for the wreck ship shaft because I already saw that, and
Yeah.
I died early game and then had to re-grab some stuff, speed booster again, morph again, and then so once I got Spazer, I just beelined it for that. I'm like, okay, cool, but then there's just nothing there. There's no saves. There's just it's just brutal.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw the shaft there, and within like the first few minutes of the seed, and as soon as I saw Spazer, yeah, I beelined it back there because the map was going to be easy to get to.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured it was easy enough. Like I wasn't gonna die. So I was like, yeah, I mean, this is probably favorable. Let's just go. I've lost so much time, and then what do you know? It was just another 5 deaths after that, trying to figure out what to do. But yeah, overall, it was a fine seed. I think it was. I mean, it was fun to try to figure out what the heck it wanted. The only thing that really stumped me was, I guess I don't know the values, the heat value, or the amount of energy that it expects. So like this really, I stared at this Torian map for a bit, and I was thinking, is there any possibility even with that? Like, probably, yeah. So that is what it wanted, right? So just farm, get to the very top as quick as you can, have like 15 HP left, farm, grab the item, farm again. But yeah, it's just little things like that.
Yeah, another big difference was about 7 minutes between the two of you in getting gravity. It was at about 35 for Nito and at about 42 minutes or 43 minutes for you, Oats. So that, I mean, just little things like that, you know, getting through water rooms being a lot quicker that way, and just all those things. It just, the suits, essentially, Nito, I think it was like a 3 or 4 minute difference for Varia, but then that's 7 minute difference for gravity too. Just yeah, made a difference. Also, Nito, you chose to go get the majors in Bryn, whereas Oats, you went to, I think, Norfair earlier.
I think you mean the items in Norfair to pass the ship, I assume. So I wanted to take a risk. Did you grab those items?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Okay.
I was grabbing all the majors in Bryn and Norfair and just hoping that we would get charged, because with these seeds that hold supers back, I think it's most efficient to grab all the majors you see, and then you should have good firepower for the end of the game. But I never found charge. I have no idea where it is.
So I was playing, hoping that I could save time on you. I assumed that you were ahead of me, probably by I thought maybe 5 to 10 minutes. And I was like, he'll probably go for these. I'm going to bypass them and hope that charge is next to Ridley. It was ice, which is also nice because I had 25 supers at that point. But yeah, so.
A question for Nito. We were kind of looking at this after you beat Ridley down in Meridia. What was your mindset in going up to wreck ship? Were you trying to look for charge, or were you trying to look for anything else?
That was me being dumb and forgetting that we already saw Kraid in Brinstar, so I was looking for.
Dang,
Kraid.
you should have been dumb a little longer. You know, I was on my way to MB. Dang,
that did make up some time. Yeah, it did.
And then another divergence was Oats. Your second boss defeated was going for Kraid and Brinstar. Nito, you immediately went down to Fantude, so I was like, that's interesting. So, and then eventually figuring out he had an overlook in Brinstar.
Yep.
Yeah.
Killed Fantoon, got the Meridia map, and I saw the wreck ship entrance right near there, and I figured, I might as well check this before I head back down to kill Ridley and loop back towards Mother Brain, and that was just a waste of time because I forgot where Kraid was.
Yeah, the reason I did Kraid early is because I was looking for more supers. So, I figured if there's a super door and then there's an X beyond that super door, it's probably a higher chance that it's just a super.
Yeah.
Obviously, it can be placed as a super at that point, but yeah.
No, that's pretty likely in challenge that all the certain type of ammo is blocked by that door.
Yeah.
Well,
GG's.
Yeah, that did end up pretty close there at the end, with that foray into wreck ship and all that. Didn't take you a whole long time to do it, but You know, in
It
these
was like,
in,
yeah,
at
it was
this
like
level,
3 or
that-
4
you know,
minutes.
a little difference can become a big difference. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But yeah,
if it-
GG's.
Jeez. It
Yeah.
always makes me just. Did you also kill Dragon right after you got Varia or what?
I did, yeah.
Okay. Did you have like 20 missiles or what?
I had
Exactly
20
20,
missiles, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So we fought it with the same. You were just probably 5 minutes ahead of me at that point or whatever.
Yeah.
Oats, I got a question for you. I think it was a video you posted yesterday, which was just like a expert challenge practice seed. You mentioned I don't run a lot of these. After this tournament, is that going to change? Are you going to be running? A lot of these?
Maybe they're fun. It's I don't know. It's a unique challenge, and it does. I think the items really impact how the seed go. Like so, we saw with Aussie and Mo in the previous seed. Just having Varia, I think they had high jump, speed booster. That does allow for quite a bit of variance, which is a lot more fun when it comes to these. But a lot of times you're really hard locked into, like, you absolutely have to go for this item. You cannot do anything else until you get this next item. So they're fun, but I think the variance really comes into play when you consider what items you get, and like basically the first 3 items will dictate the rest of the seed, I feel like.
Right.
But
Yeah.
will I play more? Yeah, probably here and there, because it's entertaining to watch me terribly bad at something, I suppose. But it's also it is fun. It's fun to switch it up from the hard, tricky stuff that we do every single day.
Right on. And hey, at least Spazer fans got to see logical Spazer in this one.
Yes, that is like the one single use. There might be 2 uses, I don't know, but this is like the use for Spazer. So
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well done, both of you. GG's. Great race. Any so before we is there anything else y'all wanted to cover before we close this out?
No, just thanks for putting this on, everyone, and thanks for doing the commentary and the tracking, and good luck to the next 4, whoever makes it. I think there's 2 more races today. And who is racing still? It's Spiffy.
Mm-hmm. Lopter versus Spiffy.
And then
Eddie and
AC
AC
Shadow
Shadow.
20 and Eddie.
Ooh, okay. So that'll be fun to watch. So yeah, the winners today move on to tomorrow. So yeah. So thanks for putting this on. And really appreciate it. It's a lot of fun.
All right.
Yeah.
Nito?
Thank you to all the volunteers, as always. Like, the ability to do this competitive racing is always like a nice privilege and a pleasure. And yeah, GG's. Looking forward to more of the matches tomorrow. And yeah, that's about it.
All right. Well, thanks for that, guys. And for those of you watching, hopefully you enjoyed the race. It was awesome. And there are 2 more exciting races, as mentioned, coming up very soon. And we've got in about 38 minutes. We have an exciting race coming up between Lopter and Spiffy. And you don't want to miss that. So stay tuned. And Rubu, anything you want to say before we finish this out?
I think that covers everything, Bray. Take us away.
All right, guys, I'm sure you are already, but be sure to follow both of our racers here, and if you feel like it, you can follow the the volunteers here as well. We'll drop those in chat here in a bit. There you go. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, everyone. Y'all make these really fun to do by hanging out, commentating, doing your comments and everything in chat. We appreciate it. But that's going to be it for this race. So that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you in the next one.
See you soon.
See you next mission.